gentlemen, for the first time since 2020, I am a pass holder. And not just a pass holder, an Inspire Key pass holder. So in the Disney money grab of last Wednesday, where I think they got about, I don't know, 50,000 or so new passes, I was one of them. And I went in and I grabbed me an Inspire Key. What fools! So today, we are coming back. New name, new channel, new everything. You know, before you got the old channel before the hat sucked up my head and Chris Cartea died and Matt Hatter lived. And you can go check those out too. But we got a new camera, new everything. And the first park we're hitting is DCA. So come with me today on an adventure, a California adventure, to the park. And don't go changing or I'll find you. It is such a cool time to be here. It's Christmas season, one of the best times to go to Disney in my opinion. And I mean, I've been coming here, I've been a pass holder since 1992. Oh, aren't we looking so fabulous today?
Welcome.
Yeah, so you got a camera too.
Are you late for a very important day?
Very late. As always, very late. But yes. Wow, so let's take a look at this tree, guys. How does the tree look this year? It's just too beautiful. It's just too beautiful. I love this Art Deco, this New York Art Deco look. I really do. I think if Disney builds another hotel, it should be like New York Art Deco. It should be really cool. As we're like, Grand California is a little more Californian Art Deco. Look at that. Oh, that is gorgeous. Let's go in for a closer look, shall we? Oh man, very, very beautiful. The cable car's running, so this is really cool. Oh man, it's been years since I've been here since Christmas. As a matter of fact, it's been 2019 since I've been here for Christmas. Oh, look at that train. Oh yeah, absolutely cute.
Where's Amy?
And look at our little friend, a teddy bear. Hello, little teddy bear. Teddy bear. But it doesn't care, it's an inanimate object. This is just great. I mean, this is really great. You know, this is Matt Hatter Loose in DCA. How much more wacky can you get? And we've got just tons of stuff to do. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is plow through Marvel Land and go to Radiator Springs Racer. One thing I often do when I go in the park is I look at the waits. 10:26 a.m. and it's around what looks like a 75-minute wait. Yeah, about that. It's about that. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride the racers. And we're going to see what's going on. All right. Yes. See, if they give them their distance, then we, the peasants, cannot eat the superheroes. We can't eat them. Don't worry, superhero friends, I won't eat you. You can come down, say hi. You know what I'm saying? No? Yeah, see, they're afraid of us. Ooh, a 4x. Let's see if we can steal it, huh? Let me see. Keys, keys, keys. Oh, there's a radio. Keys, 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 keys. There's no keys to steal this thing? Let me see here. Nope, no keys. No keys anywhere. Ah, darn. And I was going to go four-wheeling around DCA. Oh, well. We'll find something else fun to do other than steal a truck. Well, I guess it's back to my plans of going on Radiator Springs Racers, so we can't steal the truck, the Marvel truck. And I could sell it, make a lot of money, and, well, at any rate, that plan fell through. So now we're just gonna go ride the racers. Hopefully there's a single rider line, there probably isn't. So I'll probably be standing there for a while, but hey, it's only like 10:30. It's not that late. So let's see, here we are in Cars Land. And oh, you gotta love Cars Land. All the decorating, the wrenches, these wrenches as stars. That's really cool. Look at the avenue right there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is really beautiful. I love how creative they get. oil filters as reefs. That's really cool. The tires are freaking, oh, that's just too much. Well, oil filters as garland, excuse me. And, you know, interesting, purple garland. You wouldn't think purple garland would fly, but it does. It actually does. Oh, but the single rider line's out the door, but nonetheless. Holy cow.
Welcome to race day here at Radiator Springs Racers.
Wow.
As a reminder for those
that is the longest single rider line I've ever seen.
105 minutes.
I thought that Galaxy's Edge.
Please keep in mind that the lightning lane does have priority.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh man, this was 105. Wow. So it's 10:32 right now. Let's see what it is once I get to the end of the line. How much longer is it? That's a good question, isn't it? And meanwhile, I'm gonna go get wireless because I'm still Zen's wireless, and I got some Yahtzee game to do while I'm in line, and I have a 69% win rate, so good luck trying to beat me. Yeah, Scaramanga 007, if you ever want to play Yahtzee against me, that's pretty much me. I'm the guy with the freaking mad hat, you know me. Take it from me, a Disney veteran, that when you're in these long lines, you put on your earbuds and listen to Cannibal Corpse, Slayer, whatever rock and roll you want to listen to, and just kind of kick back, catch up on your Yahtzee. You know what I'm saying? That's what smartphones are for. And you know, it's really cool because before the invention of smartphones, as much as I hate Disney becoming so integrated with smartphones, it actually made it so you could do something cool in line. Like you can listen to music, you can listen to whatever you want, you can watch movies, you can chat with your friends. So even if at work, you can do some work on your smartphone. Of course, I got a really sucky smartphone, that's why I use a Panasonic Luminix. But nonetheless, yeah, this is really cool. Yeah. So let me explain something real quick. That is a lightning lane line, where very few people go on. Because unlike Florida, a lot of people don't take the lightning lane. They'll take the single rider line or the normal queue because it's not as packed as Florida. You have a lot more locals, you got a lot more people. You don't have people on vacation that figure they got to get this done in a week or 4 days or 5 days, or however long they have the Art of Animation resort. So I'm almost at the end of the line, and I've only been in it about 30 minutes, which isn't very long. I probably got another 10 minutes to go or something, but if you think about it, that isn't very long, considering it was a 105-minute rate. So, and that's the thing. You just get your phone, you listen to some rock and roll music, you talk to some people, that's what you do, and it gets you by. And this is the longest wait in the park, and I got this one done first. I thought Guardians was going to be, but no, this one. But let's face it, this is test track times 2. Why wouldn't it be the longest? This is a fun ride, a very fun ride to ride, and so much. But look at that lightning lane. Very few people, they're empty. You know, lightning lane just doesn't do well here. You know what I would do with lightning lane? Now that Bob Chapek's out, that's why I'm not wearing a clock today. I was going to wear a clock because Bob Chapek's having, I actually went to 6 stores looking for a clock. Finally found one at Walmart. What I would do is, instead of making lightning lane 3 passes to begin with, what I would do is I would take your original 3 normal, you know, fast passes and make it so lightning lane adds another 3 more or 2 more or 1 more, like $10 each or something. I would do that. That's what I would do, because there, as you can see, there is no real demand for this fast pass line. And although it puts everybody in the single rider queue and the normal queue, and it makes the queue longer, you're just getting the same throughput out of the ride. And really, in reality, I doubt this 110 minutes. I'm betting that's more 110 minutes on best scenario that there are people in the fast pass line, and tons of people, but there isn't. So I'm betting that's more like 80 or 90. If this is 40, I'm guessing this one's gonna be 40, 45. If this one's 80 or 90, that would be the better way to do it. But you know how Disney is. You know how they are. I mean, they got to live and learn, and I think they lived and learned a lot with Bob, but the problem, you know, Chapek. But we're going to continue a lot of the same stuff that started with Bob Iger. That's interesting, an interesting conversation for later. But for right now, I'm just glad to be back. A few more lightning lane people. Obviously, these people are from out of town. They're people that want to get on the ride for sure. And on this ride, who could blame you? But if you think about it, this is probably the one, other than Guardians of the Galaxy, that has the longest, probably the longest line for Lightning Lane, and there isn't any. And the reason is because most locals just bear and sweat it. It's not worth the extra money to go Lightning Lane. It really isn't something like me or somebody local. Okay, so newsflash. The Lightning Lane actually goes into this line, which goes back into there and over there. It actually doesn't go here. It has to go further through this line to go here. That's pretty impressive. So even if you got Lightning Lane, you're actually facing a longer line than single rider. Definitely a time to split up and reconvene at the end of the ride rather than try to brave it. I mean, why go Lightning Lane if you gotta do stuff like that? Okay, so here I am almost at the end, and you can see it. It is 11:08. See that? Now I'm almost at the end. So I want to put everything away before I get in the car. And yeah, me watching Fall Out Boy too, yeah. But yeah, I'm almost at the end, it's 11:08. So yeah, about 40-45 minutes where you'd have to wait 110, which is probably more like 90, or Lightning Lane is probably more like 60. I mean, and this is the longest wait anywhere. God, I love these cars. I've always loved this ride. So we're gonna put everything away and ride this sucker. Yay. Woohoo! The hat's gonna have to come off when we're racing now. Oh yes.
The starting line.
It takes more than new tires to win a race. I'm your new crew chief.
So you went to pitch hard. Get it into the crew. Pay attention.
Okay, now it's time to taunt the other team.
Now you will have the chance to make this the most glorious race of your life.
Woohoo! You're going down! You're going down! Yeah! Woo! They're going down, baby! Yeah! Woo! Come on, baby! Come on! You can do it! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh, man, it's a bumpy. Oh, whoa. Come on, we can do it. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, no. Oh shit. Well, that wheel's all over the place. Oh no. We lost. And after I had so much money riding on this, Pete Rose would be ashamed. So yes, we lost. But I can rejoice in one thing. You want to know what it is? Water is happy! Water's our friend! Ew! I can rejoice in that. Now a lot of people when they're single ridering, they wait over there or they wait by the queue. I tend to wait here because then I can wait for a whole queue. I can look at this and I got really good like reception on my cell phone. This is a really good place for Wi-Fi, by the way. It's also really cool because you can see the exit of the ride right there and you can see your friends on single rider go out. So one thing you want to do, if you're big on single riding, and I really, really recommend it, is to have places where you meet up. Common places, like for me and my family, it's there. And also places where people usually aren't, because a lot of times you'll have a big crowd of people, like at the end of this ride, you're going to see big crowd of people. People waiting for their parties, people waiting for their friends. I also reported that the wheel on the red car that was racing us was doing this and it was moving everywhere. Also notice that I didn't show it in the video, but that the curtains didn't open. So there's a lot of things that have been lacking repair in the last couple years, and you can kind of see it. It's not as bad as, let's say, a Magic Mountain or maybe some Cedar Fair rides, whatever, when their budget's down, but you can definitely sense that, yeah, things have been neglected a little. But it's good that Iger is back in that way because he always kept things kind of in order. And I kind of like what he did with Disney post-Eisner. Got rid of the tree pools, everything like that. So that's a big thing out of nowhere, Sunday. If anybody remembers, they're following me on Disney Annual Pass Holders or Disney Annual Pass Holders Uncensored, Magic Key Uncensored. I had a clock around my neck, and I've been building this outfit for a while and everything else. And you may notice I dropped the clock, and it wasn't because I didn't want to challenge the security people. I actually told my security people, like, oh, that's interesting, bring it next time. Maybe it will pass. I'll talk to my supervisor. I did it because it was a symbol that time was running out for Bob. And no more than 2 days after I get that clock, Chapek's fired. I get that clock on Friday, he's fired on Sunday. It's kind of creepy in a way because I kind of wasn't expecting that. I don't think anybody was. I think everybody bought his song and dance about how he's going to lay off people. He brought in more money. Let's see. WDW News Tonight estimates about 50,000 passes were sold. I was one of them. And I really am happy to be able to do this thing and go to these parks and do these videos again. But I will tell you this. It is a thing. Let's walk around and look at the scenery rather than talk to my old dumb self. It is kind of like a scarcity game that Disney's playing. Like a game of false scarcity. And that kind of isn't cool. I'll be perfectly honest. That they make people afraid that, hey, if they don't buy the pass now, they won't have to be able to buy it for another year. Because that's exactly what happened to me. I didn't want to buy in the middle of the Delta variant. I wanted COVID to be on the road somewhat. And I always thought I would have a chance to buy a pass. Well, lo and behold, what happens? I can't buy a pass. And why can't I buy a pass? Well, very simple. They didn't have it. They had like the 2 lower keys, and I kept waiting for them to go, and then finally they went away for the longest time, and I was hoping they would reopen in August, and they only opened for renewals. But look at this place. Air filters has garlands. That's kind of cute. I kind of like this, you know, and I really like what they've done with DCA, and I have to say, Radiator Springs did save this park from being a park that had no meaning, no point, no use. But the more I come here, ever since 2001, the more I feel like this park really is a very unique and different experience than anything you can find in the Disneyland catalog. And I really would hope later in the future that they make parks that are more unique. Not a copy of Epcot, not a copy of Disney Studios, not another Disneyland. We have enough of those. We need stuff that has unique culture and surroundings. And this one park has the Mickey Fun Wheel, and has the coaster, and has that California wine country kind of feel to it. It's very nice. And I especially like the Grand Californian. And I have been going to Hearthstone Lounge since, hello, how you doing, Rebecca? Good. Yeah, that was another person, a cast member I've known for a while, Rebecca. She's been around for a long time. One thing I do like about this park is that you can drink, go on the coasters, hang out, and it really is good for the young adults. It gives you a place to socialize and ride. Not go to something like Buffalo Wings Sports Bar or something. But I'm talking like actually drink, have fun, be a gentleman, take a hat off to a lady, and just have fun. And I love that about it. And we got the Festival of Holidays going on. But because I don't eat a lot of food, you know, I don't go here. I'm not really the blog to go to for food. Who's the blog to go to for food? Well, that would be either Paging Mr. Morrow or Super Enthused. Paging Mr. Morrow was a culinary chef. He used to work at Denny's. I think he used to run a Denny's or a Denny's franchise. And he is like the cousin-in-law of Super Enthused. And Super Enthused, she should just do another channel just for food alone. I think her and Sam would be really great for that. And of course, her fiance Sam is actually a guy who does Expedition Theme Park. So all this information, history on all these rides, parks, everything else, I want to give a shout out to them. You know, Super Enthused, Paging Mr. Morrow, Expedition Theme Park, and one more. One more that's not really that popular. I think every blog I'm going to do a shout out for certain people that aren't noticed. Let me go turn around for this one. You guys have got to check out the Mouse Scout. On YouTube, the Mouse Scout. And the Mouse Scout is a lady, really nice, soft-spoken lady, who does reviews on everything. around the park. Not just the park, not just the hotels, not just the restaurants, not just like Goofy's Kitchen, which I think was their last one, but like the Residence Inn on Catella, or like certain hotels, bars, what to do in Anaheim, that sort of thing. And I like that, because it's not just about, you know, the parks and everything else, and the culture and the lifestyle, which I'm more about culture, lifestyle, pass holder lifestyle. It's also the reviews and the advice. Like, for example, Story Hotel Cafe having more of an adult charm than Pluto's Kitchen, which has more of a kid's charm to it, more suited for younger people. That's really cool. Like me, I would never even go to Goofy's Kitchen, but if I did, I would want to know, hey, what is Goofy's Kitchen like compared to Storyteller or Napa Road? So that's the thing. Go check out the Mouse Scout. She's got all the reviews on all the stuff, and although she doesn't get that many views, I hope she keeps going, because she really does have a really good cinematography, unlike me, and she has really good and concise views. And so I really think that she is really underrated for her channel, what it is. And you know, she always says it's always designed for fun. So right now we're gonna go around, have some more fun, look around. It's just so bitchin'. It feels so good to be back. I pulled into the parking lot. Woohoo! I pulled into the parking lot and I just started like crying. I did. Once I paid for the ticket, well, not pay for the ticket, show them the pass, I just cried. Yeah, I just started to go to tears, because I'm back home now. Oh, look at this Feliz Navidad going on right here. That's really cool. That is really, really rad. That's awesome. Yeah, let's go check that out, shall we? So I couldn't help it. I had to go check this out. This looks really neat. Based on the Three Amigos. Very cool. Hello. And check this out, guys. Check this out. Aww. So there's a place where Santa is, but I think Santa's taking a smoke break or something. I know, it's terrible for me to say that, I know, but, you know. So there we go. Look at this. This is one of the best outdoor seating areas, probably in the whole park, is out here. It's a lot like by Big Thunder, where it's just a good outdoor area, but it's more festive. It has lights, it's really nice. The other good place is the wine place. That's another good place. And the food's not bad, and pretty reasonably priced. And they used to have a pizza place here. I don't know if they still do. And I used to get pizza here. But, oh yeah, nice atmosphere. And it's supposed to hang out, recharge your freaking batteries with your Anker 20,000 mega amp, you know, battery and all that shit. Oh yeah. So yeah, they do have a kind of like a serve yourself food place over there. Whoa, are you okay, little one? Yep, they got pizza. It is a pizza place. So let's see here. Let's go over here and around. Let me show you a little area, which is actually really nice. To like sit back and just kind of hang out. Right below the Philly Symphony right here. Just right here. It's one of those spots where you can just hang out and just look at the water. Look at the birds going by. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, that's so cool. Right by the fun wheel. I will never go on one of the movie ones again. I hated those, dude. Those things are freaking nasty. I was so disoriented in Disney after that. I like the ones that stand still. Those are my favorites. And just kind of kick at one of these chairs here. Yeah. And just look at this whole thing. It really is a lot like a boardwalk kind of ocean feel. And it is very unique from any other park that there is. And right across the way, you got the Little Mermaid. Right over here, you got Avalon Cove, which also serves drinks in the bottom level. And you got this over here. And I like the fact that this place brought the Epcot kind of drinking around the world feel to a California park. Because before that, they didn't have that. They didn't have anything like that. So I had to show you that. But now I think it's time to walk around. Hey! And I think it's more time to one of my friends admiring me. What can I say? Or teasing me. Teasing is kind of admiring the Mad Hatter. If that kind of makes sense to you. People taking their pictures, having fun. But I always love this kind of area too because it does remind me of the old Coney Park kind of feeling, the fairs, everything else. Very beautiful. Very, very pretty. Oh, I want my headphones. Yeah, I just lost my headphones. They went like all over the place. Let's put them in the pocket. Here we go. Yeah, it happens. And it looks like the Incredicoaster is closed down at the moment. Ah, shoot. That was my next ride. But oh well. Let's keep walking. Let's keep looking around. You have to love this view. Looks like they're testing the rides. This is a part of the ride that goes 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. By today's standards, that's slow. But when this came out, that was how fast the 911 Turbo was. Let's see if it's going. Let's see. Whee! Wow. Quite something. Hello? Hello. Okay, so soaring over California, 65 minutes, standby line. You can't read that. It's 11:56 a.m. Let's see how fast this actually moves when I'm actually being loaded into the cars. So unlike the last ride, everybody seems to have lightning line this line, but not Radiator Springs for reasons I don't understand. But nonetheless, we're still getting on. We're still getting on. And I'll show you the time at the very end, how long it takes. But it does look like they're using about, I would say, 1:4 ratio. But it's still a really short line for standby. And when you got phones, things like that, all that stuff. And when you got your heroes like Kelly Johnson looking over you, well, I mean, you gotta make an impression, correct? You just gotta. You got heroes like that guy standing by the YouTube. So there you go. That's the time. And I got in at 11:56. So yeah, here I am. And that's the time. And sure enough, about 65 minutes. Yeah, right. Yeah. Times are quite exaggerated.
Hello and welcome to Soaring. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
Even Hatter needs to take a break, charge his phone and his camera, and have a Coke. Oh yes. What a beautiful day it is, though. What a beautiful day.
So you're nice and warmed up now. So we're gonna sing this next one all together, and don't worry, you know the words. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing our sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells,
So just a wonderful day to come to DCA. Look how beautiful it is. It's so nice. And I just love it here. It's just really great. So at any rate, this is the end of the video for the DCA part of it. I'm going to hop over to Disneyland and do kind of a part 2, but it will be more Disneyland focused. This is a out of here. Of course, as always, Disney's like my second home to me. And don't you go changing, or I'll find you. Peace out. Sorry about that. That's all right.